How's it? And welcome back to Fairway Edge. It's the fourth and the final major of the year, and we're going to Royal Birkdale for the Open. Last time they played at Royal Birkdale was in 2017, and that was won by Jordan Spieth, won it by 3 shots at -12. That is a course that you can go low. I know Brendan Grace shot the first ever 62 in a major on round 3, making 8 birdies. So watch for the guys that can score low. Guys are going to attack a bit of pins, long putts needs to be drained. It's obviously a difficult course. Back then second, Matt Kuchar, Haotong Lee came 3rd, and Rory came 4th. That's the history on that side. From last weekend, I always like to gauge the Scottish Open to see where people are at, who can play those conditions, who likes those conditions. Obviously Tom King won last week, congratulations to him. 1001 days since his last win, but he had a good Sunday, and well done to him. I don't think this week he'll do anything. He had his chance last week, maybe a top 20, who knows. The guys that will do the good this weekend, Rory did a very good final round on the Scottish Open. He didn't have a good third round. The day was interrupted by rain and played over 2 days, but I don't think that was the problem. I think he just had a bad round, but he came back very dangerously. Also Matthew Fitzpatrick had a good week. I thought he would actually walk it on Sunday, but just didn't get some scores together. Then we're going into this week. Cotterup is my bet for the week. He's at 29-1. Last week at the Scottish Open also was so close. I thought he could maybe pip the leaders. Last year he won the Scottish Open and the British Open last year. I think he came 3rd. So Cotterup is a very good bet in those conditions. Obviously he seems to like it. Let's see what he can do. At 29-1, that's my man for the week, and some great odds. Second guy we're talking about gonna be Matthew Fitzpatrick. Again, last weekend at the Scottish Open played very well. The last year the Open he came 4th. Last year the Scottish Open he came 4th. So Matthew Fitzpatrick does seem to like those conditions. He's an Englishman, obviously he knows those conditions. Very good odds for 15-1. Put some buck on Matthew. Then obviously Scottie Scheffler. He missed the cut last weekend. It's not like him. I think he did 78 straight tournaments without missing the cut. Last weekend was just a fluke. I don't know, was he trying maybe to fine-tune his game, or what was he doing, or just had a bad 2 rounds. But it's not like him to miss the cut. He is defending champion of the Open. Last year he won by 4 shots, which is quite a huge margin, and he'll be there. He's got great odds at 8.5. Normally Scotty will be at 6 or 4.5. At 8.5, some great value for money there. So put a couple of bucks on Scotty, he'll get close. And then obviously will be the people's favorite. You will always see the Open as a home ground advantage. It's Rory McIlroy. No matter where he goes in Europe, especially the Opens, people will cheer for him, and he will be a very popular winner again. So Rory at 9.5, it's a great bet. It's a great bet. Then some outsiders. I'm going to talk about Haotong Lee. Don't quote me on this. He is an outsider. His odds to win is 250-1, and for a place is 51-1. But in Royal Birkdale last time 2017 he did come 3rd, and then last year in the Open I think he came 3rd or 4th as well. Yeah, he came 4th last year at the Open. So he seems to like those courses. Not put a couple of bucks. I'm definitely gonna put a couple of bucks. I mean, some huge payouts if he does come through for you with $100 or $200, and with win in place, go for both of them. And then Wyndham Clark, also a bit of outsider at 34-1, but he's been playing good. I'm gonna put a couple of bucks on him just for a win, just to see what happens. But main money is gonna go on Cotterup, Scottie Scheffler, and Rory McIlroy. Let me know what you guys are doing this weekend. There is some special odds that you can bet. You can bet winner without Scotty. You can bet winner without the big 5. If you want me to elaborate on those bets, just let me know in the comments and I'll speak to you there. Also let me know who are you backing and who's your horse. Happy punting, and we'll speak over the weekend. Cheers.